I'm back! A massive thank you to everyone for understanding my little disappearance last week. Jango has had breathing difficulties for a couple of months now, and I've been determined to find out why. So last week we spent a long way away from here attending specialist appointments, and we have answers. But first, let's get to the wraparound deck. I'm at the stage of building a massive wraparound deck around my container house, and I left you off with making an attachment to connect my auger to the ground screws. The attachment worked great, but I did forget that the auger doesn't work at all in my rock hard clay soil, so it's back to the drawing board. But there is always a way, and I have my plan of attack now. The plan is basically the same way that I drill holes in steel. I'm starting small and working my way up. So I'm going to give these masonry drill bits a go and see if I can make small holes, and then I'll switch to this tiny auger bit, and then hopefully I'll be able to use the attachment I made to screw my ground screws in.
Because I had to spend the majority of last week sitting inside vet waiting rooms, I am ready to go full steam ahead. So let's get into it. Here goes nothing. Let's hope it works. Woo! She's going in. Not easily, but she's going in. I might actually mark how far I need to get it in. Okay. That's where I need to get it to. Let's try. Still not bloody easy, I can tell you that. I'm definitely gonna have to work my way up. Oh my gosh, okay. It is to the point where it needs to be. Hallelujah. This is obviously still gonna be very hard, so I'm gonna definitely have to work my way up all three of those masonry bits, use the tiny auger bit, that doesn't go as deep though, and then try auger that ground screw in. Woo! Everything is doable. It's sitting at 38 degrees today. I asked for heat and I'm getting it, so I cannot complain. All right, so I'm gonna swap this one out and put the next size in. I'll mark how far I need it to go. We've got a hole. Whoa. Oh, it's hard. Come on, you got this. Oh, is the battery dead? That's just bloody brilliant. I don't know if I have any charged batteries. Okay, great news. My 8 amp is fully charged, which lasts forever last time. Okay. We are making progress. We are making progress. We are making progress. Woo! Okay. Look at that little tiny hole. Next size up we go. Oh. book. Keep it straight, Jasmine. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, we got a decent size hole there. Let's see if I can get this tiny auger guy in. I really wish I could have found a bigger one, but I lost a whole day yesterday looking for one and buying all this stuff because there's nothing like this near me. So, it's just gonna have to do. Cool. Far out, Brussels sprout. For some reason, my drill is not liking life right now doing this. Trying to go slow. What have we got down there? Have we hit something that we don't like? Nah, because we went down way further. Oh, yeah. Woo! Okay. We did it. Persistence is key. Now will you go in? Surely, right? Surely. Let's get some fuel in and then see if I can get this ground screw in. Oh, you stay there. Oh, I said stay. There we go. I do not have much two-stroke left. Motherfucker! Come on, baby. Come on. We're good. Just still not getting in the fucking hole, is it? Oh, I reckon it's because I need that auger, that tiny little auger bit I had to go deeper. But first I need to go jump in the dam. Let's go jump in the dam. So the problem seems to be this little guy. I'm pretty sure I've got that ground screw in as far as I could get this in. So I would say I got the masonry drill bits all in and they went down to the correct length. But this one is only about 450, I think, long, 450 mils, whereas the ground screws are 690. And so I think I've got them all the way that I was able to get this. But now I need to make this longer somehow so that I can get them the rest of the way. It never ends. Okay, swims time. Let's go for a swim. Not you, you don't have to go swimming. You're just coming with me. She's waiting. Neighbour's dog's already in. Whoop! Come on. Shoes off. I'm just running in like this. Let's go! Is it deep enough to jump? You ready, Jango? Let's go! Come on! Good girl. Go on. Still deep. Boss lady. Whew. Can't walk up the bank. Shit, it's slippery. Jango. Help. Shit. Shit. Whoop. Hold me. Oh my gosh. Oh, Jango. All right, I'm gonna go use those 3 masonry bits on those holes and get them done. And then work out a way to extend this auger bit. Ooh. Ooh. I can't find an extension that fits on it, but can I weld it onto it? Miss Boss Lady wants to stay down at the dam by the looks of it. She's got a lovely shaded tree down there that never really gets any sun. And she's pre-digged herself a little sanding, what's it called? Sandbathing, whatever they do. Little hole that she always uses. Now she's like, nope. We usually do this at the end of the day. It must be the end of the day. Boss Lady, we've come to pick you up. You done with your sand bath? I have to work more. Come on. Hi, we need to go back now. There she is. That's her hole. That one never gets sunny. It's always shaded, hey? So the sand must be nice and cool. All right, one more stick for the dogs. You ready? Ready, baby? Go! Go! Go, Tango, go! Good girl, good boy. So nice, hey? I need to work though before I get hot again. They don't care. They think my whole world revolves around them, which they ain't too wrong about, but I do need to work more. Hi. I've come to collect you. Ready? Ready? You ready? You saying hello to everyone? So I haven't seen you for a whole week. How you been? Did you miss me? Oh, you got lots to talk about. I can see that. Come on. Ooh. Okay. Come on, doggies. Whoa! Bloody hell. Where the container house is, it's definitely like the hottest part of the property because I had to get all the bloody trees knocked down there, which is fair enough for fire reasons, but it just sucks that it's so hot and there's no shaded trees. You're the cutest, boss lady. Look at her. Just cuddling into me, hey. Don't have any of the holes that I need to drill actually in the shade yet, but this back row is almost in the shade, which means I can leave you guys in the shade, which means you won't turn off from overheating. It's time to do some experimenting. I want to see if I can start with the biggest one. Then I might not have to do 3 on each hole. Okay. Nah. That's not working. Let's try the second one up though. You're gonna work, aren't you? Okay. We're in. Can we get out? Okay, one hole. Look. Next one. This ground is so hard. Get in. She is not going in. Oh yeah. Come on. Yes. Woo. Oh yes. Hallelujah. Okay. Thank goodness. Oh, not liking it. Yes, masonry bit. Alright, I feel like I need to give this drill a break. I think I'm going to let that drill cool down though. It's very, very hot. They're still pretty hot, but I'm hoping they've cooled down enough to do the next one. Even my iPhone, it won't charge because it's saying that it's too hot, and it's been in the shade for like 20, 25 minutes. Let's see how hard this one is. Come on, girl, you got it. Oh, fuck. Nah, she stopped herself. I have another battery. Let's see. Are you fucking kidding me? I think it's too hot. It won't do it. Shit. This ground sucks. Oh boy, I think I need to bloody hold the battery. What's happened? I think this battery's not holding properly. Alright, we're in. Alright, let's try this one. It's hard when you need to hold the battery as well. I can see some rocky shit coming up. Have we hit rock? No. Wow, this ain't good. Get in there! What are we hitting? She's not coming out. We're not getting out of here. What are you stuck on, you little bitch? Okay, well, this is stuck. Do not want to break the drill. I'm going to have to stop using it. It is too hot. Now this fucker is stuck. Today is looking like a problematic day for doing these ground screws. It is quite late in the afternoon, and I've spent most of the day either waiting for the drill to, oh God, I can't even speak, I'm overheating. Wait. Flies. I have spent most of the day waiting for the drill to cool down, my phone and you, like on the GoPro, to cool down, and trying to get the animals to cool down because it's so hot. I think the drill is a combination of it actually being hot and also the ground being so bloody hard. Like, I can't believe even this little one won't get into some parts of the ground. It is that hard. This is stuck. Drill's overheated to the max. I don't think I'll be able to use that again for a long time. Yeah. So I'm at a standstill for a little bit here, but this is going to be one of the biggest jobs ever. I'm not going to say bigger than the foundations because we don't know that yet, but definitely on par with the foundations so far because I've got 36 of these to do and this is not looking easy. I know the foundation holes were a lot bigger, but it's kind of easier because, you know, at least I could just like butts, break it up with the jackhammer, break it up with that blue bangy thing that I was using. I can't talk today. I guess I can just wait for the drill to cool down, try to get this motherfucker out. There's going to be a lot of swearing in summer. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, children, if you're watching. Really, please forgive me. I'm just very expressive. Okay, yeah. So I'll update you guys when the drill has cooled down and we'll go from there. You're not going to believe it. I've been waiting for 20 minutes now and this drill has just got cool enough to touch, but it's still extremely, extremely hot. I think I'm just gonna have to go have a swim with the animals. Boss lady can go sandbathing in that spot. And then I think my next plan, yeah, is come out 3 in the morning, see if I can get these done while it's dark. Signing off for today. Super dupers are the best. So glad I bought a bag of 24 of these yesterday. Yum. All right, we go for swims.
If you were here a couple of weeks ago, I tried to fix the problem of my leaky dam. I discovered that my dam wasn't built correctly and has been leaking out the back at an alarming rate. It went from overflowing full to less than half in about 6 weeks. So I got this product called Dam It, and I used my canoe to spread it all over the dam, but especially in the area that I thought was leaking. And look, it worked so good. Here's to lots of swimming this summer. I got up at 3 a.m. so I could start early on drilling the holes in the ground. The drill's still overheated, but I was able to get a lot more done than during the day. So far, I've only set up the corner batter boards while marking out my wraparound deck. And I still have a lot more to set up to mark out where the other ground screws will go. So I'll be setting up the rest of the batter boards as well so I can run more string lines to find the positions of all 36 of my ground screws.
There's 4 holes left to go that have already been marked out. A lot more than that in actuality, but hey, 4 more holes to go. We've heated this one up too much today. Another one bites the dust. You got it. No, you don't. I think the battery's dead. Oh yeah, we f***ed it already. And that one's... No, I don't like these holes either, Drew. Do you need a break? I suppose I could hammer in some stakes. Go get this last one dug. Hello, you're back. Where have you been? I've missed you. You've been exploring. So I'm gonna get this last one drilled and then I'm gonna give my drill a break because she is not liking me right now. Overworked, underpaid, typical situation. Okay, so technically I might actually be able to find where the placing of these screws go because technically that screw to that screw, if I'm correct, should be 3 meters. Or just over because of the screws. Hell yes! Technically, I just have to come halfway. For now, until I have to do some hammering. So I've just got one more stake to get in over that side so that I have all my little corner areas in. And then I'll pull my string lines up and start marking out where all those posts need to go as well. But I still need to do all the ones coming from like where the footings are on the containers. I have all the corner ones in. So now I've got the screw set up as well. I can run my string lines, I can go along and move the screws if needed and make sure everything's exactly correct like I did with the other string lines. Just making sure these string lines I've just put up, the extra ones, are correct. So I need to go from the container. I think, how much is that? Add on 3 centimeters. Yep. To here. couple of weeks ago, I set up this IBC tank to kind of be a gravity-fed watering system for the garden. Because I was away last week going to all the vet appointments, I did set it up for the first time so I could test it out and see how it went. Now, I did want to put a timer on this so that it started and stopped itself. What I found out though, however, is because there's not enough pressure, because there's no pump or anything like that, the timer actually won't work on it. So what I had to do is I had to actually just turn it on and on the lowest setting and just let it drip the whole time. Unfortunately, I think this only lasted, or I'm not actually sure how long it lasted, but I think maybe a couple of days tops, because by the time I got back, the full tank that I filled up before I left was empty, and it looked like it'd been empty for a while and there was no water or dampness at all around the plants. So I'm guessing it didn't last for too long, and that's because I couldn't turn it off, so it had to be constantly on. However, when I do turn it on and it's got water in there, it works. So it runs through all these hoses all the way down to the bottom inside my little fenced off garden area, and that's even going over, I think, 1 or 2 logs along the way as well, which is pretty impressive. So it is quite a big slope on the property. You get a different timer kind of setup that doesn't run off pressure, so doesn't need the pressure to actually start it and stop it again. And then that way I can just run it for 10 minutes or see how long it takes to get to all the plants and water them well, and just run it for that amount of time rather than leaving it on for the whole time, and rather than me standing here for the whole time while it does that. Although it would be a lot less, I'm guessing, than me having to hand water them now with one little watering can, because that takes about an hour and a half to get around to all the plants near the dam around here, go back and forth to the rainwater tank. So if I can get a timer that actually works without pressure, if anyone has any suggestions, please let me know, because I'd love to grab that as soon as possible. I definitely need to get that rainwater tank filled though, because otherwise I will not have any water to put in here, and it's not going to rain for a while.
And you tell me that you're doing fine. Morning color lights the hall, pulls you right on through the door. So
Just realised I have no rainwater left in my rainwater tank. That's because it's not connected to anything. So I've been getting it filled up every time that I need water. And at the moment, there is absolutely nowhere for the truck to get in, because it was getting in through in between the, here, like in between that big container and in between the storage container. But now I've got all my string lines and batter boards and everything set up, and I am not taking those out. There is no way. They took so long to get in. They're definitely staying. But now I'm just like, how am I going to get more water? Because I definitely need more water. It's literally at the point where it's going to just stop giving me water in a minute. And I've got a lot of plants to water, a lot of everything. So I'm going to have to try move the tiny trailer and the little truck lift that I've got to try get more water.
where the sun shines every day. So come with me, I'll take you there.
Now, I do actually have a whole other day of work to show you, but guess what? Because I lost 2 days this week to picking up building materials, it's actually already Sunday as I'm speaking, and if I don't get this episode uploaded ASAP, you guys won't have anything to watch at my usual release time. So I'll save the last day's work for the next episode, which will be my last video for the year before I take a little break for Christmas and New Year's. Have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next Sunday.